Hello, thank you for joining me again. I want to have a very quick talk today about NDEs, near-death experiences. It's something I don't talk about much, but I've come across a lot recently on certain social media platforms. And the kind of pushback I've had is is a bit concerning to me. Now, as the name suggests, these are near death experiences. The amount of people out there who consider that the people who have these experiences have actually died and come back from death is a little bit, like I say, concerning to me. It really does concern me. The dying is a process. It's not just something, it's not like a switch that goes off, it's a process. And the way that a death is recorded is through the what's called brain death. It's when your brain shuts down and all kind of all the associated ramblings with the brain, the nervous system and whatnot, the brain stem, things like that shut down. And that's irreversible. There have been a couple, and I mean a couple single figure, records of people recovering from that. In every case that I'm aware of that happening, it's not that people have actually come back from brain death, it's that brain death has not been recorded properly. There's been some mistake in the recording of the actual death. So, as far as I'm aware, to date, in history, not a single person has returned from death, from actual brain death. What we get in near-death experiences in NDEs is people who are going through the process of dying, and before brain death is reached, they are resuscitated. It's not the case, as one person I talked to recently suggested, that when the heart stops beating, you are clinically dead. You are dead. That's it. There's no return. And it's a miracle when you're brought back from life. Because when there are people who have been brain dead, pronounced brain dead, whose hearts still beat, but their hearts are still beating artificially because they're attached to machines that are making them beat. So, brain death is an irreversible. It is when you are medically dead, irreversibly dead. And to my knowledge, nobody has ever recovered from that without it being, as I say, some kind of misrecording of brain death, some error on the clinician's part recording it. People don't come back from having been dead. People can be resuscitated during the process of death. This is a very, very important point which not too many people are aware of. So please, there's lots of even simple, like usually I share a lot of stuff which is kind of specialist, and you have to go and read specialist and papers and things on. This is not something that's particular specialist. A reasonably simply Google search will lead you to a lot of good information on this, where you shouldn't kind of be misled on it. So, and as much as I hate to use this phrase, go and do your research, people. If you think being resuscitated means that you've been brought back from the dead, then go and do your research, because you need to know otherwise. And before I go quickly, I forgot to mention this. It's kind of interesting that during that process of dying, the brain releases a chemical called DMT, which is highly hallucinogenic, which might explain some of these visions that people see and the similarities within these visions during the process of dying. Very interesting stuff. Go and have a look on it. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll have some more good, fun facts and interesting things to talk about then. I'll see you soon.